This is Typhoon from AICodeJournal.com, and we're going to use a breaking story that probably is going to be talked about for a couple of decades. It's the likes of basically the firing of Steve Jobs from Apple. OpenAI have just announced that they're firing Sam Altman, and then we're going to analyze the aftermath, why it may have happened. They have an official announcement, of course, what I would like to do here is just use it as a lesson to use ChatGPT. What I'm doing here is, as you can see, I've set up the situation a little bit where we're asking ChatGPT to suggest some roles for us here. And the reason why you might want to do this is if you don't know exactly the best role, ChatGPT can help you in the specific situation. So I'm asking for some roles that will help us in understanding an announcement of a corporation. And then I give specifics of the case, and ChatGPT has suggested that we use business communication analyst and corporate strategy advisor. So these are very good. I gave it a little bit of detail of the company itself, so we can choose the best because we had a lot of choices here. And from this point on, what I would like to do is just give it the details. So I have already gotten all of the details here with tweets that we have up to this point from Sam Altman, Greg Backman, I think was his name. Anyway, I'm asking, assume these roles and analyze this situation below. What is the hidden meaning? Means moving forward. Be clear and precise. There we go. And I'm going to give you the message here. So basically what I'm sharing here is the official OpenAI statement. Okay. And then what I'm sharing is tweets from Sam Altman. So they're like, I loved my time at OpenAI. It was transformative for me and for the world a little bit. He says he'll share more details later. So a little bit of backstory. This happened extremely suddenly. So, and we'll see from the tweet of Greg Brockman. So, and then there's another tweet. I love you all. Today was a weird experience in many views, but one expected one. So he didn't expect it. He just wants to, I guess he wants to stay in gratitude, like go tell your friends how great you think they are, and so on. And he makes a joke here. If I start going off, the OpenAI board should go after me for the full value of my shares. Basically, he didn't have any shares. He didn't get any sort of financial gain when it comes to like shares there. Now, Greg Brockman here. So this is the guy who was the chairman of the board, and as we can see, he in his Twitter, he says he's the president and co-founder of OpenAI. So these people are from the beginning. Firstly, it's also news for him. It seems like the board has 6 members, and Sam was fired. Right, Sam was fired by 4 of them very suddenly, and he explains in his subsequent tweet what actually went down. And his first tweet is basically saying that what he sent to the OpenAI team, and he has left his job as well. He quits. That they initially, OpenAI basically wanted him to step down as the chairman, but still work for OpenAI. And then this is what he says. Sam and I are shocked and saddened about what the board did. So this is the breakdown. Sam gets a text from Ilya to talk. They use Google Meet, by the way. Weirdly enough, they kind of get 10 billion from Microsoft, but they choose to use Google Meet instead of Microsoft tools. That kind of tells you about the situation inside the company. So, except Greg, so basically he's talking about himself in the third person. So he was fired. Sam was fired, right? And then Greg gets a text from Ilya asking for a quick call. Greg is told he's removed from the board, and then Sam has been fired. And then OpenAI publishes a post. So this was kind of, some people, it was planned because obviously there was a post that was that we also can see here. So what do we see here? What does ChatGPT say? The official statement from OpenAI is formal and carefully crafted. It emphasizes Miriam Murat's qualification, the board's decision process, suggesting a desire to reassure stakeholders about the stability and continuity of the leadership. Hidden meaning: the mention of Sam Altman's lack of candor in communication with the board hints at deeper issues of trust and transparency. Yeah, this wording is unusual in corporate announcement, indicating serious concerns that necessitated a change in leadership. So that may be like a lot of stuff that's happening in the background, and we're gonna find out maybe in the next coming months, maybe in the next coming years, that maybe like skeletons in the closet that we're gonna be shocked about and understand really what happened. Altman's tweets. His tweets are personal and reflective, contrasting with the official statement. The mention of going after his shares in case of any wrongdoing on his part suggests a willingness to be held accountable, but it implies underlying tension or disagreement not fully disclosed. So it seems like ChatGPT doesn't get the fact that it's a joke, right? Sam Altman doesn't have any shares. Greg Brockman's tweets. These tweets reveal a lack of prior knowledge about the board's decision, suggesting a rapid and possibly contentious decision-making process. The emotional tone and mention of quitting his role indicate a significant rift between the leadership. Yeah. So the appointment of Miriam Murat is strategic. Strategic direction post-transition. The board's focus on governance and adherence to OpenAI's mission suggests a possible strategic alignment of tightening of operational oversight. Okay, this change could impact OpenAI's future projects, partnership, and overall approach to AI development and governance. Now, one thing that I would like to note, and I didn't really give to ChatGPT here, is that Microsoft. There was some news that Microsoft didn't have any idea that this was happening. So it's pretty crazy. Like Microsoft is kind of investing 10 billion in this company, and they have any idea of what was happening. Impact on stakeholders. The abrupt nature of the leadership change, the subsequent reaction from Altman and Blockman could raise concerns among investors, employees, and partners about the internal dynamics and the company's direction. There needs to be more communication on this, specifically from OpenAI, because it's just very weird. To me, it's like, it was extremely unexpected. The future overall interpretation. Let's read this. What happened? The board's decision to remove Sam Altman points to significant governance concerns, likely around transparency and trust. The shift and seemingly unilateral nature of the decision suggests a critical divergence between Altman's approach and the board's expectation or ethical standing. So this seems like maybe there was some monetary fraud. Maybe from what I read, my understanding is he was hiding something. What he was hiding exactly is not clear, because I feel like Sam Altman was extremely successful in being a CEO. So his public image was very good. I feel like it was not really bad. He was doing his best for the company, but it seems like there was something that he didn't do right for whatever reason. Maybe they have concerns of some. I read something that there may be reasons. The reasons may be because Sam Altman kind of did some illegal things, or there are concerns that OpenAI is going to be sued for whatever reason, and they want to take the heat off by removing Sam Altman and making him responsible. OpenAI is likely to undergo a period of internal restructuring with a renewed focus on governance and ethical alignment. Murat's interim leadership is intended to provide stability, but the search for a permanent CEO indicates a possible shift in strategic vision or leadership style. The public nature of the announcement and reaction could impact OpenAI's external perception, potentially affecting partnerships and public trust. Overall impact: this leadership change is a pivotal moment for OpenAI, significantly so. Yeah, it's pivotal. It's extremely I remember when ChatGPT was announced, Elon Musk and some other people wanted to like a 6-month pause so other people could catch up on what the hell is going on with AI, because it was insanely advanced. And this may actually give people time to catch up, because this kind of change is huge. Like the CEO is the one that kind of sets the direction of the company, what's going to be prioritized, and so on and so forth. And yeah, so this kind of gives a little bit of time to other competitors to catch up. I feel like definitely Sam Altman is not gone. He's gonna probably create his own company together with Greg, and there's gonna be more competition, which is, as the end consumers, it's very good for us. So this is my analysis. Hopefully you learned something about the situation, but also how to use ChatGPT, right? You can ask for experts for a specific situation, and then ask it to choose the best experts for that specific situations in its opinion, and then take it from there, right? So you can do cool stuff like this. Thank you for your time. I'll do some updates in the future about this situation as news arise as well. Let me know what you think about the situation as well. Do you think the analysis of ChatGPT was accurate? If you have any understanding of this kind of corporate situations, and do you think it was well helpful? And why do you think it happened? What's your opinion on it? I'd be glad to read it.